a nice holiday. My family and I had a nice holiday. My kids are lucky because they have each other. They don't get to hang out with their friends or go to school because of what's going on. But they have each other. And I think they're lucky in that regard. I want to say that I have a Facebook page which was a placeholder to hold my name because people would appropriate your name, my name, anybody's name. If you were a public person, a well-known person, they would take your name and then they would sell it back to you. Remember, with certain social media, I had to buy back my name, a domain for my website, my personal website, alecbaldwin.com, whatever. And I have a Facebook page as a placeholder. I don't really interact too much with that. Hardly at all, really. I have a Twitter page, which I would probably get rid of if it weren't a tool for promotion, supposedly. And I have an Instagram page, which I enjoy. Instagram my life, which is a shame it's owned by Facebook, because Facebook is, let's face it, Facebook is a corporation you should avoid if you could. You should avoid them if you can. But what's up with the people who created Facebook? I don't know. They sound like people who never knew who they were to begin with, which is why they invent crap like this, and they've only gotten worse. Owning Facebook, founding Facebook, reaping the billions of dollars that have resulted from creating and growing Facebook, hasn't achieved anything in terms of their personal growth. They're a certain kind of person, and now they're the same kind of person that they were back when, just with a whole lot more money. But it hasn't really improved them, changed them, helped them to grow at all. Sounds like the people who founded Facebook and run Facebook are pretty whatever. I use Twitter as an aggregator for news, people that I follow who I like, and every now and then I can't resist. I go, I dump my thing on there about Trump, public policy, COVID, masks, whatever, white privilege, so forth. And but I'm not, like Twitter to me is something where you've got to really, really pick through the garbage. It's like a big swap meet. It's a big swap meet. And over here on this table, we have some used coasters with the rings on them and the stains on them. Some cardboard coasters with the name of some bar. And those are on sale for 25 cents. And over here we have some bottle openers, vintage bottle openers from some bar. And we have empty coffee cans, just if you want to store some stuff in there. Just a lot of, shit. And then every now and then you go, ooh, look at that. That's something. Look at that picture frame or what have you. So you have to kind of hack your way through the debris on Twitter. Twitter is just a vast orchard of crap. And I have certainly flung some crap in that orchard myself every now and then with things I've said, but so that's not lost on me that I'm guilty of that as well. But I would probably dump Twitter tomorrow if it weren't a situation where people I work for are just so down your throat now about social media as a means of promoting your product. But I want to say just quickly that, and I know that I'm speaking to a group of people who get this already, and the people that don't get this, God bless them. God bless you that you go through life believing what you believe. And all the people that would write to me, Pizzagate, Epstein. And I thought, I never met Epstein in my life. They said to me, your phone number was in his phone book. Well, my phone number was in his phone book that's what we call the dummy line. That was the phone number, if it was the number I think it is, which is it's an office line. I have an answering service, which we've given to people for 30 years, which is the number we give you when we don't want to return your phone call at all or not too promptly. But Pizzagate, Epstein, you're on Epstein's flight log, wrong. All those things you read where people were trying to lacquer me with accusations about things. And I've lived through years of people saying things which were true, that I am responsible for, that I brought on myself. I have only myself to blame. And then things that are not true at all. And I won't bother getting into a whole litany about that. And then they write things about people I know, friends, colleagues, people I love, family members, my siblings. They write things, a lot of it not true. Not true. Some of it true, a lot of it not true. And I just want to say to people that, as a quick little thought, which is that you got to consider the source. You have to consider the source. We live in a world now where we're hidden behind the anonymity of social media. People feel that they can say anything. They can say anything. They probably would like to do anything if they weren't at risk of getting caught going to prison. Because they can't do that, because that involves real commitment to do something, to express those feelings. They say things. No profile picture. Very often, sometimes, yes. No identifying features there, hidden behind the anonymity of social media. They want to just shoot it all over you and spray it all over you, their venom and their hate. And you have to consider the source. There's things that have been said lately about people that I love, that I care about deeply, which are ridiculous. I mean, just ridiculous. Consider the source. Consider the source. Guess what? If something comes on and you see something online that comes from TMZ, don't watch it. TMZ is a sewage treatment plant. TMZ is just one giant vat of garbage. If the New York Post writes something, that's just one gigantic, it's another sewage treatment plant. Consider the source. Consider the source. I mean, if someone said something disparaging to me, judged me harshly, and it was somebody I respected and admired, and that's happened from time to time too. I've heard some people say some things that were, I thought, wow, that sucks. But I would say the majority of what's been said, and again, I don't want to get into enumerating what those things are, is false. And some of it's so spectacularly false. And they've said it about people I love. False things. Untrue things. And as much as that hurts, the only thing I can do is talk to that half of the public or that portion of the public who understands what I mean when I say consider the source. Consider the source. It's a sunny day here. We're going to go and enjoy a sunny day. Me and my little pack. When you love somebody, you want to commit. Consider the source.